But they say topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. Wait, the user says write a viral YouTube script about 4. Topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. That phrasing is ambiguous. It could be interpreted as write a script about the 4th topic to avoid, which is immigration enforcement, or write a script about 4 topics to avoid, one being immigration enforcement. Usually they'd say write a viral YouTube script about 4 topics to avoid, immigration enforcement. But the prompt says topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. Might be they want a script about avoiding discussing immigration enforcement? Or they want a script that warns about discussing immigration enforcement? Or maybe they want a script about 4 topics to avoid, immigration enforcement, but it says 4. Topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. Perhaps it's a bullet point in a larger list, 4, topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. The user wants a script about this particular topic to avoid. But they want to start with a shocking question or bold statistic that grabs attention. Style, conversational, short sentences max 20 words, rhetorical questions. 1,000 to 1,200 words. Only spoken words. We need to produce a script that meets these constraints. Also must avoid discussing immigration enforcement? Wait, they said topic to avoid immigration enforcement. That likely means they want the script to talk about topic to avoid, i.e., don't talk about immigration enforcement. So the script is about why you should avoid that topic, perhaps for a content creator, maybe to avoid demonetization or controversy. Could be a script about why you shouldn't discuss immigration enforcement on YouTube. Or how to avoid talking about immigration enforcement. But the user wants a viral YouTube script about 4. Topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. The phrase 4 suggests it's part of a list. But maybe they want a script about 4 topics to avoid, immigration enforcement and perhaps others. But the prompt says write a viral YouTube script about 4. Topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. Could be they want the script to cover topic number 4 to avoid, immigration enforcement. That is ambiguous. We need to interpret the request, write a viral YouTube script about 4. Topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. Could be they have a series, for topics to avoid on YouTube and number 4 is immigration enforcement. The script should be about that. Or it's just topic to avoid, immigration enforcement preceded by 4 as a label. The user wants the script about that topic. The style, conversational, short sentences max 20 words, rhetorical questions. 1,000 to 1,200 words. Only spoken words. We must produce a script of about 1,000 to 1,200 words, with short sentences, max 20 words each. That means roughly 50 to 60 sentences? Actually 1,000 words / average 10 words per sentence equals 100 sentences. But each sentence must be less than or equal to 20 words. We'll need many short sentences, each separated by period. Also rhetorical questions often. Conversational tone. Should start with a shocking question or bold statistic. We need to ensure the script is purely spoken words, no stage directions. No intro or cut to. Just the narration. We must watch the word count, 1,000 to 1,200 words. Let's target around 1,100 words. With short sentences, many sentences. Keep each less than or equal to 20 words. We need to incorporate rhetorical questions. Also start with a shocking question or bold statistic. Example, did you know 70% of creators lose monetization over immigration talk? That's a bold statistic. Or what if one video could get your channel banned? That is a shocking question. We'll start with something like, what if a single video could get your channel demonetized overnight? That is a question, under 20 words. Count words, what, 1, if 2 3 single 4 video 5 could 6 get 7 your 8 channel 9 demonetized 10 overnight 11. That's 11 words. Good. Then continue with conversational short sentences, rhetorical questions. The script must be about why you should avoid discussing immigration enforcement on YouTube. Or about the dangers of that topic. Or maybe it's about 4 topics to avoid and immigration enforcement is number 4. But the user says write a viral YouTube script about 4. Topic to avoid, immigration enforcement. Might be they just want a script that covers the topic immigration enforcement as a topic to avoid. We'll create a script explaining why it's a topic to avoid for YouTubers, policy risks, community guidelines, demonetization, controversy, algorithm suppression, brand safety, etc. We'll make it viral style, hooking, storytelling, high energy, rhetorical questions. We'll keep each sentence short, less than 20 words. We'll use rhetorical questions often. We'll keep it conversational. We must ensure total spoken words 1100. We'll need to count approximate words. Let's try to write about 1,100 words with 15 words per sentence, average equals 73 sentences. That is doable. Ensure each sentence less than or equal to 20 words. We'll need to count. We'll write the script now. Use first person I sometimes, but conversational. Use rhetorical questions. Why risk it? Is it worth it? Do you want that? Think about it. Sound familiar? You get the idea. We must not exceed 20 words per sentence. We'll carefully count each. We'll start with the hook. What if a single video could get your channel demonetized overnight? Count words. What? 1. If 2a3 single 4 video 5 could 6 get 7 your 8 channel 9 demonetized 10 overnight 11. Equals 11 words. Good. Then next sentence. Sounds crazy, right? Count. Sounds 1 crazy, 2 right 3? Equals 3 words. But need rhetorical question style. We'll keep short. Let's outline the script flow. 1. Hook question. 2. A bold statistic. 3. Explanation of why immigration enforcement is a risky topic. 4. YouTube policies. 5. Community guidelines. 6. Advertiser friendliness. 7. Algorithm suppression. 8. Real-life examples. 9. Personal anecdote or hypothetical. 10. The cost, lost revenue, strikes, bans. 11. Alternatives, safe topics. 12. Call to action, like, subscribe, comment. We need to keep it in 1,000 to 1,200 words. Let's try to produce around 1150 words. At average 12 words per sentence equals about 96 sentences. That's okay. But each sentence must be less than or equal to 20 words. Let's produce about 100 sentences, each about 11 words equals 1,100 words. We'll count approximate. We must ensure we don't accidentally produce a sentence greater than 20 words. We'll keep them very short, 8 to 12 words each. We must ensure rhetorical questions appear often. We'll embed many question mark sentences. We must avoid any non-spoken text. Only the script. Let's start writing, counting words per sentence. We'll keep a tally. We'll write each sentence on a new line perhaps, but not required. But it's okay. We must be careful with punctuation. Each sentence ends with period or question mark. Count words per sentence. We'll write a script in one block, but each sentence separated. We'll keep track. We'll need to produce about 1,100 words. Let's aim for 100 sentences of 11 words each equals 1,100 words. That will be a lot of sentences. We'll need to count. Better approach, write a script and then count words. We can approximate. But we must ensure each sentence less than or equal to 20 words, not exceed. So keep them short. We'll produce maybe 95 sentences. Let's start writing and count manually approximate. We'll produce a list of sentences. We'll count each. We'll number them for counting but not include numbers in final. We'll just produce sentences. Let's start. 1. What if a single video could get your channel demonetized overnight? 11. 2. Sounds insane, right? Subscribe to Rights Unlocked for more legal insights that protect your rights every day.